single day.
Malone missing, but Shaquille is there for the offensive board. Puts it up and drops it and gets fouled.
That the Detroit Pistons can score off of turnovers, and he also knows if they get to that number, that the Pistons think that 90 number, that it's very difficult.
5. 2 minutes into the second quarter. O'Neal, and again he'll go to the free throw line.
But again, that's Corliss Williamson. So, you know, we talked about 4 guys they can put on him. Corliss Williamson is the 5th guy that they're going to use his fouls also. The one thing Detroit has an advantage on, they are extremely deep. And they're going to use fouls every time Shaq gets close. So
for Detroit with 8. Game 1 tonight, game 2 here Tuesday, and then it's on to Detroit for 3. O'Neal, foul.
You know, you look at that move right there, and you look at Shaquille O'Neal and the size, and what is he reported as what he weighs now? 360?
340, I think.
Well, he weighs more than any of those. But what no one talks about is his athleticism and his quickness. I mean, that move he made.
And he wasn't lying. It's like castor oil for the Pistons.
No, he knows that's a matchup that Detroit cannot handle. And the Lakers have gone to him almost exclusively every possession. And when you look at it, where he's caught the ball, most of them have been.
Lakers able to get by San Antonio, but now in jeopardy of losing game 1 to the Pistons. Shaquille got free enough. A little over 4 to play.
Look at this, one-on-one coverage.
Over Ben Wallace. Yeah. 8.5 left. They work inside again to O'Neal, and Shaq banks it in. Shot clock at 14. Bryant off balance. O'Neal is there. Well, that was a 16-footer. O'Neal, slam dunk to go in the first half. Payton into Malone. Into Shaq and Shaq. Bryant to O'Neal. Another slam. Out 8-zip.
Yeah, and they have, and you can see, and now, like I said in the opening, I didn't think it would bother them as much as people thought. You know, again, they're coming back home.
Steve. And Bryant with the drive. Underneath to O'Neal who puts it in.
I tell you, every time the Lakers get penetrated, long rebounds and push the ball up the floor.
Inside to O'Neal, and Shaq with a jam. So the Lakers, who did not lead at all on Thursday night, are up by 2. Then Phil gets a technical. Detroit is up by 2. And the Lakers get it into O'Neal. And again, the jam. So 2 jams by O'Neal. It's a designated area, and that's why they teed him up.
Yeah, he did, but I think coaches do that all the time, to be honest. And you have a choice as an official. It's not an automatic tech.
O'Neal, and you can tell, I mean, that's going to be the Laker plan, at least at the outside.
The guy blowing by Gary Payton.
Shaquille gets it.
No double team again. You know, Larry Brown does not like the double team.
Leading Detroit in scoring, he has 7. Bryant, who earlier was shaking his right hand a little bit. Here's Fox. Payton will drive, softly puts it up. The Pistons are contending it was in the cylinder and it shouldn't count. O'Neal went up and jams it through. Phil Jackson on the other bench, of course, trying to win his 10th title. Malone takes it from O'Neal and hits, so Shaq gets the assist. O'Neal hitting 60% in the playoffs. Under 50 for the regular season makes the first. Here's Michelle. O'Neal gets fed, gets tripled, scores anyway, and he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, it's interesting. Shaq, the last
Walton leaves it outside for George. Payton works to O'Neal. Turned around, goes in, and Shaquille O'Neal, 17 points. So the same guys that started the first half start the second, and O'Neal starts with a dunk to tie the game. And we mentioned before, when it's starter against starter, George inside to O'Neal. Over Rashid this time, doesn't go. Battle on the boards, Lakers have it. Malone goes right back to O'Neal. A wraparound lay-in to tie it at 43. Win here tonight, or Detroit can put itself in position to win the NBA title at home on Tuesday night. Wallace backs Medvedenko in and then misses, and O'Neal high in the air for his 16th rebound.
Shaq has not touched the ball in a while.
Here he goes. Three guys on him, touched it and scores it.
I mean, you got to go to him, man.
Lob into Shaquille. It was almost stolen, and Wallace says, "Ah, man, I almost got that one." O'Neal is 1 out of 5 tonight. Again, the Lakers tonight only 2 guys in double digits, O'Neal and Bryant. Payton had 6 in the first quarter, but only 8 in the game. And Shaquille makes 2 very clutch free throws.
Very big free throws.
O'Neal. It counts, and he's fouled. And the Lakers have it. No team has ever come back from a 3-1 deficit to win the finals. Kobe Bryant back in the game, almost lost control. Gives it to Shaq. He scores and gets fouled. Still may be getting there. Medvedenko. Oh, and then O'Neal at 32 points in the fourth quarter for Detroit. O'Neal will end it with a meaningless lay-in to cap for him a 20-rebound and 36-point night. But the Pistons has